Please tell me I didn't just get drugged by an old lady and run over Rocket Raccoon, because I don't know if I can handle that. What's up, guys? Welcome to Car Hazard, a game where you pick up strangers in your car, and I'm guessing you want to get the good ones to their destination without having the bad ones use your face skin to make a decorative lampshade. Now, it really only goes one of two ways when it comes to hitchhikers. We need a name that says to people, get out of my car as soon as possible, and I would make terrible furniture. So I'm thinking something along the lines of Gassy Gus. I probably should have taken a look at Gus's hands before choosing a name for him. Yeah, him. You know what? Don't let the hands fool you. They might be a little effeminate. He might have long painted fingernails, but he is in fact a gassy, greasy, 300-pound neckbeard. Just the least delicious individual a hitchhiker's ever seen. Well, let's see who's gonna join us on our journey. It's, Raccoon. Wait, what? Merlin, the 21-year-old food tester. Would that be 21 in raccoon years or human years? Interests include One Republic and Imagine Dragons. And he's willing to pay me 45 squiggles for a ride. Well, apparently I only have 5 squiggles to my name, so I don't think I can be all that picky. I just gotta hope that he doesn't want to turn me inside out. Or give me rabies, I guess. Suddenly, the coolest raccoon ever goes into my car and settles on the back seat. Can you not rub your garbagey little hands all over the upholstery? Should I say that? Is that speciest? Sorry about that, sir. He nods in my direction to say hi and doesn't wear off his sunglasses. He shows a predatory smile. Oh, come on, not already. Then his smooth voice catches me out of guard. Hi, name's Merlin. Lady, can I put my backpack in your trunk? Well, first of all, it's not lady, okay? You can't judge a book by its hands. And second of all, is that some kind of euphemism? Should I politely decline or get stressed? I'm gonna get stressed over the fact that it seems like a sentient raccoon wants to do butt stuff with me. Well, I can't open my trunk. The opening's broken. Merlin suspiciously stares at me. How can you tell he's wearing sunglasses? And he's a raccoon! You could say so if you just don't want me to use your trunk. I'm a raccoon. I've got a brain. I'm no guinea pig or gremlin. Okay, so he's a bit of a speciest. I don't really need to worry about saying anything anymore. You don't have to shout. I'm sorry, okay? I'm doing a Let's Play here. It's just kind of part of the shtick. I apologize. I'm sorry, but it's really locked, and I thought the room on the back seat would be enough for the passengers. You're tiny. You should be fine, right? You're the size of like a loaf of bread. I'll be okay with it. This isn't gonna go well. Then the cute animal opens the window and thoughtfully contemplates the landscape. There is a whole lot of landscape to contemplate. The silence is quite overwhelming, and for some unknown reason, I strike up a conversation, because I can't leave well enough alone. So, what do you do in life? It carefully looks away from the endless road, then it pulls his sunglasses up on his nose. My job's not so bad. I test food, experimental foods, gourmet dishes. When someone needs me, I'm always there. Why do I get the feeling he's glorifying dumpster diver? I mean, he could just be a lab rat, lab raccoon. What would the term be? One can say you have an indestructible stomach then. Merlin fixes his gaze on me. He's watching me over his glasses. I should really stop talking. That pun was bad. Really bad. What pun? I said he had an indestructible stomach. What? Okay, I should say right now, this is written a little weird. When you're reading it, it kind of affects your brain, so if I just say something incorrectly, or if I just completely stutter out of my mouth, it's probably the game getting to me, or the game itself. It's just odd. I don't know why I'm explaining these things when I'm having a conversation with a sentient raccoon hitchhiker. I've known worse company than Merlin. He's as promising as his name is unique. He's been here and there, from Japan to Italy, has seen monuments like the Eiffel Tower or the Taj Mahal. At least the dumpster's out behind them, you know? Has met the creme de la creme and was the person that would end up at the right place at the right time to give me 45 squiggles. But exceptions happen, and Merlin was ditched in the middle of nowhere thanks to a fascinating woman who had dumped him. We learn about this fascinating woman without anyone around to help him out, so car share was the solution to get him to the nearest city in record time. Of course, I'm a car share driver. Of course! Where are you going? I'm gonna avoid the question. Let's talk about you. Where are you going? Merlin smokes a new cigarette, raising an eyebrow and sneers. Can you not smoke in my car, sir? Okay, it's bad for your little lungs. I know that trick. Diversion thanks to a question. But I won't ask why. I don't want to know your life. I want to talk to pass time, but now I feel like the only one talking. Because there's nothing to say. I'm going south to fix a few things. In comparison to your life, it appears plain and boring. Yeah, I'm just a regular human. Kind of. I'm not a regular human. I'm a 300-pound greasy, gassy man with a neck beard and feminine hands. Named Gassy Gus. My mom hated me. You're the one saying that, not me. So yes, that's true. I'd like to reach the next big city, take a room for the night, and wait for tomorrow. By this time, some friends of mine, a fierce lady, a brute, a tree, and a jokester will help me go home. I was waiting for the opportune time to make a Rocket Raccoon joke, and he friggin' beat me to it. Damn it! They seem to be really original people. They are. I could travel the whole world to find similar people. Travel the whole word, could ya? That's not the right word. Unfortunately, they wouldn't be half the men my friends are. I recognize the tone he's using. I perfectly understand his feelings. I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. Somehow it reminds a painful resentment at the very core of my heart. A disagreeable impression that I would have preferred to have forgotten for good. Suddenly, I remember what love was. The conversation goes smoothly. Merlin is an eager man. He always has the right joke, the right story, and after 1 hour with him, I almost admire him. He's the kind of person everyone wants to be, and he has the terrific good looks of a raccoon, which I may say has a certain appeal. If you want to do butt stuff with the raccoon, just do it, okay? I'm not gonna judge you, but it's weird, okay? It's weird. Although Merlin finally notices what's wrong with me. Yeah, raging boner because I keep looking at it. So, now, tell me the truth. What's in your trunk? My choices are freak out or go berserk, so there's really no calm option here. I'm gonna go berserk. Shut up! Merlin opens his eyes wide. What? He doesn't have the time to respond as I abruptly stop on the side road. I turn around, look at him in the eye. My face must be horrifying, my neck beard furrowed like that kind of random dinosaur that spits acid. I can't control my appearance when I'm really annoyed. I get close to the raccoon, untie his belt, and enunciate. You're bothering me. Stop messing around. Stop being such a noisy guy. Or a nosy guy. See, game's getting to me, can't read, and get out of my damn car. Calm down, girl, I didn't do anything, Didn't you hear me? I giggle with what must be a aloof smirk. The raccoon doesn't think twice. He takes his bag, runs with his tail between his legs. It's only when he is far away that I turn the keys and drive away. I'm a sensitive girl. Gassy Gus is a very sensitive girl. And most of all, I hate people who meddle in things that are none of their business. Now let's go to Granny's. Is that it? What? Whoa, no. Hold your horses. Did I just abandon Rocket Raccoon in the desert? Oh, Auntie Gigi, you do not want to ride with me. I'm apparently the crazy one. You're just a 65-year-old retiree. Interests of death metal. Just death metal. To each their own, I suppose. She'll pay me 30 squiggles and a homemade pie. She won't even turn me into the pie. All right, well then. This I am much more comfortable with. An old woman with a blue pullover sits in the back seat. She has the sweetest smile ever. She only has one bag and seems to be extremely joyful. She even reminds me of Granny. Her rosy cheeks are similar, and they both have the same caring look. I suddenly noticed the name written on her shirt, Iron Maiden. I chuckle. That ride will certainly be memorable. I'm gonna introduce myself. Hello, I'm Gassy Gus. To whom do I have the pleasure? The granny turns towards me. She winks to the rear view mirror and exclaims, I'm Gloriana, but everybody calls me Gigi. A pleasure. May I say that I love Iron Maiden? Then you must have great taste, and you're definitely someone of quality. You would never abandon a passenger or an animal in the desert for death. I guess now is as good a time as ever to make some small talk. Should we ask what her favorite band is, or should we mention that we're an artist? I kind of want to keep the conversation on her. What's your favorite band, lady? So, apart from Iron Maiden, what's your favorite band? The famous ones like Sum 41, Metallica, or the less mainstream like Megadeth or Dope? Gigi coldly smiles and gestures to me. It seems that you're well informed. For once, you didn't mention Rammstein. Let's say that I'm open-minded and I enjoy different types of music. So, young girl, where are you heading? I've work to do, a project to finish at my granny's place. Unfortunately, my wallet isn't as full as it used to be, and I don't mind meeting new people, so car sharing is the best option. Yeah, it's quite hard in those days. What kind of project? I hesitate for a brief instant. I'm a freelance artist. I play with various types of materials to create avant-garde sculptures and paintings. Well, la-di-da, Gassy Gus. It's been my passion since a very young age, and I hope one day people will admire it in museums. The old lady kindly nods. I can't hear the station well. Can you turn the volume up? I respect her wishes. Instantly, the lyrics of the song resonate and collide with the aggressivity of the wind. Music gives rhythm to our journey, our voices, and our mood. Gigi and I are finally getting along, but we both know that it's just a way to pass the time. At some point, the elder looks for something in her bag and hands me a couple of appealing and mouth-watering cookies. Jesus Christ, this game is just getting to me. I didn't even realize she had a bag. Wonder what that is. Can't quite make it out. Yeah, I mean, I'll eat food from a stranger, why not? Thanks, that's really nice of you. I don't think twice and grab a portion of 2 cookies. I put it in my mouth and start chewing with what I think looks like a satisfied grin. Gigi appreciates my enthusiasm as she's smiling with her deep brown eyes. It has a particular taste, but it's yummy. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. There's a secret ingredient. Can you guess it? I'm really hoping it's love. Not chloroform. Cinnamon? Well, that's correct, young girl, although I'm talking about something else. What then? Marijuana. Oh, now you're talking. Gigi, you old rascal. I thought you were trying to kill me, not bring me up. I immediately spit the rest of my second bite in the direction of the windshield. Whoa, what the hell are you, narc? What? Seriously? That was unexpected. Really unexpected. Totally unexpected. I think I'm starting to feel them. And to be honest, Gassy Gus, I thought your name was Grassy Gus, so I thought you'd be totally into it. Just one bite is enough to feel high. Holy shoot. I coughed to eliminate the last piece of cookie, but it seems to be completely useless. Gigi bursts into laughter and she's holding her belly. Giggles are uncontrollable. In fact, I've already taken 1 or 2 before the ride. Unicorns. I see unicorns with blue heads, purple tails, human teeth. They're all cheerfully dancing around the car in a perfect circle. There's a raccoon, a talking raccoon in the distance. I wave repeatedly at them, but they don't seem to notice me. I am invisible. Yeah, it must be so. I've always dreamt of being invisible. Really shouldn't be driving right around now. I stick my tongue out. I wonder. I spaced out. What would it feel like to be a unicorn? What kind of life would I have? Would I be in the right shoes? Would I truly like who I am, the people around me? No granny to take care of, no shitty family, no worries about unemployment for being avant-garde and understood. Wouldn't it be nice, right? But then I can hear a croaky and tired voice. Oh, look out, a giraffe! I try to turn around to have a glimpse of who's talking, but all I'm able to see is writing Iron Maiden. For what appeared to be an hour, I properly placed myself behind the wheel. By the time I noticed the huge giraffe at the end of the road, I collide with a rough, firm, and indestructible body. The impact is sudden, vivid, unsettling. It happens in a flash of blinding light. Please tell me I didn't just get drugged by an old lady and run over Rocket Raccoon, because I don't know if I can handle that. Numbness takes over, an intense void replaces the landscape, obscurity invades every aspect of life for good. The strange old voice exclaims, "Told ya! I don't know why, but all the driver with whom I hit the road died in a car crash. It might be because of the cookies. Thank God I'm used to that. I'm a stunt woman. Might be why. God, we shouldn't have hit the poor giraffe, poor thing. Animals should be respected. Hope you're vegan." I fully expected one of these hitchhikers to be malicious, but I did not think that the little old lady would get me high and have me drive into a giraffe tree. Apparently that's an ending, though. You had it coming. I guess I did, because you should never drive under the influence. I should have pulled over. You know what? I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Car Hazard, guys. We somehow ended up ruining Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and were drugged by an old lady. So probably a typical day in the life of James Gunn. But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.